Good morning, everybody. My name is Sandra, and today we are going to be changing my binder to a new one for July. What we have here in front of us, this is the binder I'm leaving. This is my black Anna binder. They're both classic size binders, and this is my blue Olivia binder. So this was from, I think it was almost when I first started with Franklin Covey, so it was quite a few years ago now. I don't even remember when. I can't even say. Unfortunately, it's no longer available, but there is a similar binder, I guess, similar on the website. It is also simulated leather. This one's simulated, and it's called the Trillion binder, and it is blue. I think that one's still on the website, but it does have a pattern on the front. I have the purple one and that one, but this one is the Olivia binder. She's so smooth, and I love her. We're going to move into this binder. So what we're going to do, you guys know the drill if you've seen my videos before. I'm going to take my task card. I'll show you guys what the plan is, the plan of attack. So we switch binders, okay? And then once we're done that, we review goals. And we look at new goals for July. I schedule my calendar and we do the master tasks. So I'll think of new master tasks. I transfer over the old ones. And then at the end, I do a full flip through. And then these things down here are more for my reference. That's my whole monthly task list in a nutshell. So let's get started with switching the binder. So how I do this is I kind of go through my old binder piece by piece, and I move it over into my new binder. Let's get started without further ado. And at the end, I will show you a full flip through. So I'll show you where everything came from and all of the things that I've got in here.
There's another side of you trying to break through, able to tell the truth. No one else can see you like I do. All you ever do is say how far you wanna go. Baby, I can tell it's just for show. Every line designed to let me know. You know you're already accepted. To me, you're always picture perfect. You think you're gonna be rejected. Just say you're in love, 'cause so am I. So am I. Say that you are. So am I. Say that you love me. So am I. Say that you are. So am I. Say that you love me. When we are together.
All right, you guys, I think that's it. I switched everything over. My binder is clean. I've got a whole bunch of paper dust, of course, behind this binder. But we're going to retire this Anna for now. I'm glad I used her. I haven't actually used my Anna binder in a while. Okay, and I've got a handful of these left over, but I think I decorated all the areas I wanted to decorate. So now we need to look at the goals for June. So don't worry, I have not forgotten about the flip through. We will do that after. Okay. So we're going to keep this separate because we're going to write those out. So for June, we'll look at the monthly goals, but first we're going to look at my quarterly goals. I will be doing a review at the end of June. Okay. So summer passed, Vancouver, we are back. Today is the last day of school. MRI is done, and then today is mammogram. So all of the appointments will be crossed off after today. Franklin set up July. We're doing that right now. Planner Perfect will be on Friday, so that's in 2 days. Vancouver trip is done. And we're still working on these two. Pretty good. Okay, and then we'll look at the monthly goals. So I've actually read quite a few books. Let's see. Okay, so I finished another one yesterday. Let's see. We've got for all of June 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I mean, not my 10 that I wanted to do, but I did pretty good. 6 books for June. So I can cross off 2 more. And that one's done. That one not done. That one not done. So, I mean, we tried. Okay. So now I think what we're going to do is set up my new goals. I am going to reference my goal planner though. So I have, this is my Cultivate What Matters goal planner. I do have a link down below if you are considering purchasing it for 2026, because of course I will be as well. And these are my goals for July. So I will have this in front of me for a reference. And now what I'm going to do is go ahead and start writing out my July goals, my weekly priorities, any birthdays that I have. I've got 2 birthdays this month, my calendar, and then I'll do my master tasks. We'll come back, we'll look at everything, and then we'll do a flip through. All right, so I think that's what we will do, and then I will see you soon.
Whether you're afraid to hold my hand, trying to understand. What if this doesn't go as planned? So you don't know what it means to be loyal and kind. I know that you're not blind. Tell me what is really on your mind. You know you're already accepted. To me, you're always picture perfect. You think you're gonna be rejected. Just say you're in love, 'cause so am I. So am I. Say that you are. So am I. Say that you love me. So am I. Say that you are. So am I. Say that you love me. I see them pulling your strings, and you might be seeing things. Yeah, you know I'm real and I'm here. Who cares in a few years? You know you're already accepted. To me, you're always picture perfect. You think you're gonna be rejected. Just say you're in love, 'cause so am I. So am I. Say that you so am I. So am I. Say that you love me. So am I. Say that you so am I. So told me that it wasn't right. I knew it first that time, and even if I was blind, and all those possibilities really knocked me off my feet, surrounding all my dreams. All I know that was left now, the sun and the stars, now leaving me in the dark, leading me through it all. 'Cause you are the fire left in me, you lifted me higher, my heartbeat, taking the fire out in me. You make me strong, I'll carry on with the fire that's left in me. You lifted me higher, my heartbeat, taking the fire out in me. You're taking me higher, 'cause you are the fire that's left in me. That's left in me. I've never been that much for love, but being free better than none. Tried it before with all I got, and all I know that was left now, the sun and the
All right, you guys, we are all done. It took a little bit longer than anticipated. I'm just going to put my clip here. I've been having some troubles with my pens. I was thinking maybe I'd use a fountain pen this month. My pens, the ones I've been ordering from Amazon, I get the refills for my Pentel Energel, and they've all been leaking. I've got a whole baggie here full, and they're just like, the ink is everywhere. So I'm going to return them, but I'm just worried that it's going to ruin my planners. So anyway, we're all done, and I just wanted to kind of do a walkthrough with you, show you where everything is from. So for the most part, everything is from Planners Anonymous Poolside. I think they may still have the kit available. I don't know. It is an older kit. The washi tape is also all from Planners Anonymous Poolside, except for these two. These are both Simply Gilded, and I thought they just kind of went with this theme. I don't have any red washi tape, so I was like, that's fine. I'll just pick the blue ones. So those are going to be my washi tapes for the month. For my Franklin anyway. And then I'll use this pen as long as it doesn't leak. There we go. So I have, starting off on the left-hand side here, I've got this Art and Fly brush pen. It's going to be my highlighter. It's not a highlighter, it's a brush pen, but I'm going to use it like that. And it's going to stay there. I've got some paperwork here. I've got this charm. This is from Chapters from Planners Anonymous, but it has these pretty blue charms in it. So I thought that would be perfect for this, and it matches my gold rings and the gold hardware. I've got my task cards. I've got the cards from Planners Anonymous. These are just like the cards that come with the kit. And then I've got a picture of me and my kids, another picture of me and my boys, my Ollie clip to keep that in there. And I've also got a charm that I made myself. So this one has a sailboat and a boy. Okay, so that's kind of what this is all about. It's the title of the kit is Poolside, so it makes sense. So the first cover page there, and then I get into my goals. I'm not going to walk through all of the things because I do have some personal things I don't really want to share, but we will go through as much as I can. So that was quarter one, and then this is quarter two. You can pick these up from Jane's Agenda, but they only offer disc punched options. So my workaround for that is to washi tape over the holes and then repunch for your own purposes. But they still do offer half letter size, which is junior size for disc punch. Okay, and then I've got my Franklin Covey activities, roles, values right here. And then I've got my brain dump. So I've got like a literal brain dump that I have to go through and check off. I've got my overview. This is from Cloth and Paper sticky notes. And you can basically put sticky notes on here, like if you want an easy reference. So sometimes like I'll do that. Like for this, for example, if I have like a quick note that I want to jot down and I don't have like a spot in my planner to write it and I don't want to write it on the day, I will write it on a sticky note. I could put it here for easy reference. Same thing with this inbox. This is from Jane's Agenda. Again, they only offer disc punch right now. They used to offer half letter unpunched, but no longer, unfortunately. And this one is a half page like inbox, and you can put sticky notes here. Okay, this is another inbox from Jane's Agenda. So I write down some of the things I want to put, like, that I have in the back of my mind. I write them there and then cross them off when I'm done. Next is my schedule. So what I do is I put my future log at the beginning. This one is from Jane's Agenda again. So you can see like anything that comes up throughout the year where I'm not planning for, because I only put a month at a time. Then I know what I've got going on throughout the year. Okay, again, another one there. And then I've got my monthly. So again, all the dashboards are from Planners Anonymous. The dividers are from Dividers R Us. And then this is the Teresa Collins and Frankly Covey. I believe it came in the weekly. There was like a weekly planner, but they no longer offer it. So I had repurchased one from last year and then I just redate it. I don't use the monthly. I actually glue part of it on the front of my Franklin Covey Carrera insert. So the actually front of this was in an index, and I took a paper and I glued it onto the front of the index. So this is my goals and tasks list for the month. And then I've got my calendar, and then I've got my master task list. And then I do use the day on 2 page Carrera inserts from Franklin. So then I got my weekly again. So these are the Teresa Collins. You can use the Modern Grace that are there, but they're set up a bit differently. So it doesn't have like the meal plan, which I really like. I almost wish I'd bought 2 of them because I love these inserts. Okay, so then this basically goes from, and they're not dated right, so I have to redate them. But from July 1st to 31st. And then I've got my dailies. So I'm still using a few of the old June ones here because I'm not quite done. And then we've got all of July in here. And then I've got my home section. So this is the area that I don't really want to go through. So home reference is personal, and then personal is also personal. And then at the very back, I've got my projects and notes. So for example, I've got my basement cleaning project, my getting things done project, stationery cart. I've already done that. I just haven't taken that out. And then I've got some note paper at the back. I also have note paper under this tab here. This is notes and things. This was also from Jane's Agenda. And then I just have this random paper. I've also got this paper because it's blue. It kind of goes with the theme. But this was Cocoa Daisy from 2024 January. And I love this kit, but I never got this kit. I think I just started a little bit later on in the year. But this was like so pretty. I wish I had been around when they had offered this one because I was in love with the colors. And then at the very back, I do have a page lifter. This is to protect your pages from like wrinkling at the rings here. I've got a notepad from Planners Anonymous poolside. I've got a personal reference thing here. And then I've got my photo of me and my son. And then my Pentel Energel at the back. And that is it for my flip through. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I am so happy to be in this binder. Let's see if she closes. Yep, perfect. I am in love. It's so smooth, you guys. I wish this one was still offered, but it is not, unfortunately. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give the video a thumbs up. If you're new, I would love if you would consider subscribing. Click on the bell button, and I will see you guys in the next one, which is tomorrow, with my weekly setup for the 1st of July. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again soon. Bye.